I will show you how effective and positive communication can be used in families. The same study, published in 2013 in the Journal of Applied Communication Research, involved 141 undergraduates from Michigan State University. Respondents were asked to recall a time they had a difficult conversation. Of these respondents, the indicated sex of 23% were male and 74% were female, while 2% did not indicate sex. For race, the respondents indicated 76% identified as Caucasian, 11% identified as Asian, 9% identified as African American, 4% as Hispanic, and 0.7% as Native American. College students are likely to use difficult conversations to help themselves, for others, and for their relationships. The first category, for self, showed that over 60% of the reasons were because they needed something or they felt it was what they ought best to do. A quote to go with this data from one of the participants in the study says, "The goal of their conversation was for understanding and respect." When you're hoping for these to come out of a conversation, it can be difficult because you may be worried about being disappointed when it doesn't happen. These things can be achieved, however, by sticking up for yourself to whomever it is you are searching respect from. The second category, being for others, did so mainly because they felt it was the right thing to do for the other person. For this one follows the quote from another respondent: "To protect my family so we could all trust each other. Sometimes it takes a difficult conversation to achieve trust within a unit. Usually, what drives difficult conversation to happen starts with the right intentions. When someone or many someones you care about are in a bad place, you will often find that you have a need to do something about it. That's a good thing." The third category was for relationships, which came in at 6.2%. We forge relationships because we want to feel close to that person or multiple persons. Our final quote from a participant is, "Because our relationship was deteriorating and it needed to be saved by somebody." Communication is vital. It can be a turning point for a family to either be healthy and strong or to be jumbled and weak. Familial relationships are strong bonds that aren't easy to let go of. We will give everything when we have fear that that relationship is at stake. Better communication can help prevent the bonds from ever being so close to breaking. The biggest response to these conversations was that over 50% encountered a positive response. And the final results of this study ultimately yielded that over 75% got a positive result. Communication can be more beneficial than you think.